What are some of the stereotypes about people in the trades? Some of you guys may be thinking that these people are rough, unmannered, or maybe not very smart. Some of you may even be having an image of a plumber whose pants are sagging down too low while they work. And, like many stereotypes, there are probably some individuals in the trades who fit that description. But in my experience working, many of the people in the trades are some of the smartest and most successful people I've ever met. I've worked for my dad for 4 summers, and he's a general contractor, which means he oversees the entire remodel of a house. It also means he has a general knowledge of many different trades, which has been really helpful for me as I've been able to have the opportunity to learn about all the different trades and gain a bunch of valuable skills. I've also met many tradesmen and worked with them on several different projects, and all of them are people who I respect greatly and learned a lot from. So although trades are seen generally as a last resort for maybe some people who aren't as motivated, there are actually many advantages to choosing trades as your career option. The school is easier, faster, and cheaper. You learn a valuable skill that you can use outside of work, and the salary can be as high as you make it. So maybe it's not as glamorous as being an aerospace engineer or a CEO, but it's a reliable source of income and it can make you very successful later in life. The trades are a respectable career path that can reward you for your efforts, and more people should consider going to the trades. All of us are going to college right now, which means that either us or our families have to shoulder the burden of college tuition. Trade school, on the other hand, is a more cost-effective version of a 4-year college. And it can be much cheaper, averaging just about $33,000 for the entire education, according to the U.S. News and World Report. Many of us are paying close to that for just 1 year at college here at Cal Poly, between housing costs, food, and tuition itself. And we go to a state school, which is generally considered one of the cheaper opportunities to go to a 4-year college. Think about a private school where the tuitions can be upwards of $50,000 just for 1 year. Also, according to a report done by thebestcollege.com, students in trade school are equally as eligible for financial aid as college students, which can help a great deal in making your trade school more cost effective. Additionally, trade school generally only lasts 2 years, while some are lasting a year or even less, which means it's less an investment for you and your family, and it's less time to your first paycheck, which allows you a few extra years in the workforce to gain some money and set you up financially for the future. There are also different ways to obtain education in the trades. Many community colleges offer different programs to teach you the trades, or maybe even an apprenticeship. And many apprenticeships are paid, which allows you to replace the debt from going to a trade school or 4-year college with some income as an apprenticeship, which you can then use that money to support yourself or however else you'd like. After completing training through a trade school, apprenticeship, or any other way, you will now have a concrete skill that you can use outside of the workplace in however way you want. Trades often give you a valuable skill that can be used outside of the workplace. Skills like carpentry, plumbing, or electrical can be used in your own house for repairs, which saves you money that you don't have to pay to other repairmen. In contrast, an engineer would still have to pay for these repairs and probably have a semi-hard time finding a practical way to use their skills outside of the workplace. Also, tradesmen work together quite often, which helps them form relationships. This is really valuable because now you as a tradesman probably have several friends who can help you with the repairs that maybe you don't know how to do. The tradesmen also generally follow a favor system. To paint you a picture of this, let's say I'm a plumber and my friend is an electrician, and my friend's sink breaks, so I go and spend a weekend and help him fix it. And later in the year, since he owes me a favor and my electrical panel breaks, he comes over and fixes it for free. Now we both have profited off of each other's skills in an equal and fair way, and neither of us had to pay for repairs. You can also probably learn skills just from being in the workplace. So maybe you're a plumber, but you'll probably pick up some skills in carpentry and electrical just from being around them, which can be really helpful, as sometimes you may not even need to call in a favor for a friend. Personally, I learned basic skills in carpentry, electrical work, plumbing, masonry, and many other skills that can help me, because now I don't have to pay for things when I need to fix them, and I can work on small projects without having to teach myself all these new skills. Maybe most importantly, many people look down upon the trades because of the salary. And although the salary starts off low, like many other jobs, it can rise very quickly with experience. As an apprentice, your salary will probably be pretty low, but gaining experience and working hard helps tremendously in the trades. You can be promoted just like a regular job to maybe a foreman, or you just get a raise due to your experience, but you can also be promoted to a project manager. Now, project managers are especially helpful to be because you get a raised salary, and you also generally get a percentage of the extra profits off of every job. And since most jobs finish in around a few months, maybe 3 to 4, you can see that as a bonus every quarter year, or maybe every third of a year, as opposed to a yearly bonus at many other jobs, which, to put that in perspective, is 3 or 4 times more bonuses that you get as a project manager than you would at maybe a white-collar job. Additionally, you can start your own business fairly easily. It's really simple to start your own business because you already have the skills that you need to start your own business, and you don't need a new product to sell, and you don't need a revolutionary new way of thinking. The ceiling is also the highest here because the money is now paid by the task you do and not by an annual salary or an hourly wage. For example, a tile guy who has a one-person business makes money from each tile project he does. So if he gets really efficient and quick at doing his tile projects, he can do more and more projects, which allows him to boost his salary and therefore have a better way of living. You can also, as a business owner, hire your own employees to boost your salary, as now you're profiting off of them and your own individual work. This is great for when you get older and maybe you don't feel the need to have to pick up tools every day and work super hard, because you can profit off of them and just manage them as well once you get enough employees. Work is also a lot more flexible when you own your own business, as you're the only person dictating hours. There's no boss telling you have to work 9 to 5, or that you can't skip Friday to go camping with your friends. This, however, lends to more self-motivated and hard-working individuals, as these are the people who are going to take advantage of the different aspects of owning their own business, instead of slacking off and not working when they should. Finally, to recap, there are many aspects of the trades that allow them to be a really great career path to look into. Trade school is often overlooked, even though it has many clear benefits, namely being the cost effectiveness and how quickly you can get through it. Between cheaper education, valuable skills that you learn, and decent salaries, the trades definitely have a clear place among the list of solid career paths to go into. For the hard workers, the trades can be a great alternative to college, as they provide a way for you to be rewarded based on your efficiency and craftsmanship, which can be adding up to a significant salary in the long run. You can also save money by using skills that you learn outside of work via repairs or other ways. So, to finish, as CNN writer Mike Rowe wrote, "Not all knowledge comes from college, and not all skills come from degrees." Thank you.